Good afternoon, guys. Back over here to do another drill, another video for y'all. If you watch our videos and you like the content that you see, you can subscribe, share, and hit like. And if you don't like it, you can still share if you want to. We're gonna do a drill for y'all today. It's gonna help you a lot with your cue ball control and other things that I'm gonna explain later. After I get done with this drill, put the balls by the rail of the diamonds, and they can be off the rail. Off the rail, like 3-4 millimeters off the rail. Try to make sure your balls are lined up, line up with each other. You got 3 over here, 2 on this side, 3 on this side, and 2 on this side. So you have a total of 10 balls, okay, that you need to make. Now, we can only use these 4 pockets over here where the balls are. And for the beginner players or the ones that are newest to this drill, when you start practicing, you can hit some balls when you begin to, practice the drill. But once you get used to doing the drill, try to do the drill without hitting any balls, all right? Remember, you can only use these 4 pockets over here. The last 2 pockets over there, they're not playable. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna get ball in hand. First shot, you get ball in hand. And after that, you miss and you gotta restart the drill. Use some bottom, center left on this shot. Do some center over here, center of the cue ball, just a little bit, just plain center. On this shot, we're gonna do a little top center. This shot we're gonna do just main center of the cue ball. This shot we're gonna do some top left a little bit. Right here we're gonna use top center. Over here, top center. We're gonna use some top middle right here. was playing center, right? That was center right there. Cut the ball all the way through. Alright, this is what I want you to do in this drill. Try to do this drill for at least 45 minutes to an hour. And the purpose of this drill is to control the cue ball. Make sure it'll help you not to leave your shot straight in. Because once you get straight in shots, you're in trouble, you know, on the game. You need to be, you try not to have these balls straight in. Your shots, you shape, you set up, try not to be straight in on any angle, on any shot that you're gonna do, because once you start being straight in, the only way you want to be straight in to not be in trouble is when it's the last ball. That's when it's okay to be straight in. Or when the shape is easy too. When the shape, when you set up is when the ball is in the hole, it's okay to be straight in. Things like that. But if you have to get set up on a good position, you don't want to be straight in. So this drill right here is going to help you a lot with your angles, you know, how to control your cue ball, how to make hard shots. Like the last ball I made, it was a hard shot. It was almost straight in. I had to cut it almost completely with center English, and I hit it right. It's not an easy shot, but once you practice, you're gonna get confident with it. I'm not very confident with those shots, but I hit him like, I'll say I hit him like 60% out of 100, so it's a little better than any other, you know, measurement. But that's why I made this drill right here. When I practice this drill, it helps me a lot to, you know, leave me angles on my shot, and that's why I want you to practice. So you can always have angles. Try to have, you know, always an angle on your shot. Angle. 25, 30 angle. You don't want to be like this, because if you're like this on this shot, if you're straight, let's say you have 4 balls left. These 4 balls left right here, right? You got these 2 and these 2 right here. Or let's say you're in this position and you have these 4 balls left. And then you made that shot, and then you came and you got straight in over here. Guess what? You're not going to complete the drill because you're in trouble. That's why the main, you know, a tip is to be always bounce off the rail and have a little angle on every shot that you try to make. Yes. And another tip is try to come for the middle of the table. I got off on those shots, the hard shots that I made. I got off from my main point is the center of the table. Okay, this is where you want to be. On the center of the table is where you want to bring your cue ball to on every shot. I came off a little because I haven't been practicing that much. So, you know, I run a little bit too much on my shots. That's why I got this shot right here that I cut all the way over there. Because I came off from my center. I came off from this shot I made over here. I should have came back over here. But it all comes with practice. That's why I want you to practice all these drills that I'm teaching you. They're going to help you a lot, and they're going to get you out of trouble. Because if you know, when you're playing whatever you play, leagues or whatever, if you have problems about getting straight in, a lot of people does. I used to have those problems when I was younger. I mean, when I started playing the game, actually I was like 2-3 years, still have those problems. It took me like probably around 5 years to excuse me. It took me about 5 years, around 4 or 5 years, not to, you know, I'm still getting. What happens is that when you don't practice regularly and you go play somewhere else and you find a different table, different size, different cloth, different atmosphere, different everything, so everything rolls different, right? So you have to adjust. But once you have the knowledge and you have the practice, you know, it's easy. You just gotta adjust to the table. I mean, not easy, but you can do it. That's what I'm trying to say. So once you know you don't want to leave your shot straight, that's why you gotta do these drills a lot regularly. And they're gonna teach you not to be straight, because if you get straight on any of these shots, you're not gonna complete the drill. And you know, you're gonna keep on practicing. And once you get the feel of it and see, you can run it different ways. I run it one way. You can do different ways. You can start from the side pocket, and as long as you make him over here like I told you, That's the point. And as long as you don't miss and you make your shape right, try to be in the center, and that's how you're gonna practice. And if you practice a lot, this drill right here that I'm teaching you is gonna help you a lot with your game, man. It's gonna improve it a lot. Because you're not gonna have that problem so much of getting straight in on your shots when you're gonna have a setup, a special setup that needs an angle. You're gonna be comfortable with it. And it's gonna help you a lot. That's why I'm teaching you this drill, because I know they help me in my game. And I still practice these drills, until now. When you get better with this drill, or when you finish on this side, I want you to come and do this side too over here, okay? The same way. Set up. And when you're good, very good enough, do both sides at the same time. It's to practice, it's just make your mind more, make your mind bigger on practicing, doing. And I'm going to do a drill probably, I don't know if today or later on, or probably another day, where I want to put a lot of balls on the table and see if I can run them out. Probably about, I don't know how many, 40, 30, 40, but I don't know how many will fit over here, but that's why I'm going to make another video like that. See how many balls I can run out on this table, because I haven't tried that, but I think it'll be pretty fun. And so you can do that too and practice those drills, and it'll give you a lot of cue ball control, and it's going to give you a lot of security. You're going to be secure on your shots, on your angles and all that. So it's going to improve your game a lot. Whatever you play in the league, you play wherever you play, or for whatever, it's just gonna improve your game. And you just gotta stay on practicing, man. That's all I want you to do. I want you to practice as many times as you want. If you like pool a lot, just give it at least 1 hour of practice a day if you don't have a lot of time. Or you can, 40 minutes to an hour at least. And if you can give it some more, that's up to you. But the main thing is to practice. And once you start practicing doing all these drills that I'm teaching you, you're going to make your own drills. Whatever comes to you, whatever shots that are hard for you, that you have problems with, I want you to do that. If you go to a bar or a league, whatever, and you make some shots, and you always have a feeling on those shots that are very difficult for you, I want you to make a drill with the same shot all the way around the table. Okay, let's say if you have a problem with this ball right here, you want to make the last shot of the table, and then you have this long shot like this on the league to win whatever you're playing, and you have this long shot. It looks easy, but it's not easy, guys. It's long, so you have to hit the ball perfect. So if you have problems with shots like this, I want you to make a drill. For you got to make it for yourself, okay? And if you want me to make you one, I will do. I'll make one later on. Not today, but later on down the road, I will make drills like that. But I'm just telling you how you can make your own drills. The good way to do is to make your own drills with hard shots that giving you problems. Because once you start practicing all those shots that giving you problems, make you a drill similar to the shots that you had, and you always get nervous or scared, nervous, or very pressure on those shots. There's a lot of shots that give you a lot of pressure, makes you shaky. So those are the shots that you need to practice and make drills about it, even similar to it. That way you already know, you get a feel of those shots. And when you're over there with the pressure and everything, you already practice those shots, so you're not going to feel the same pressure. You're going to still feel it, but it's going to be less. So that's going to help you a lot. And hopefully this drill that I show you right here help you. Like I said, whenever you practice it, try to be in the center of your shots. Above center, I was getting off a little because the table is bouncing like different today. Probably because it's kind of hot outside, and it's kind of the weather is not. So it was bouncing the balls too much. See how they bounce? Usually it doesn't bounce like that because of the humidity in the weather. I don't have no AC on this garage, but you gotta take in consideration all those things about a table. How the weather. If it's raining outside, it's gonna make the rails bounce more than this. Look, if it's raining outside, and when you're playing, it's gonna make the rails bounce. So that means you have to adjust with the speed. So you gotta take all that in consideration, okay? Remember all those things, all those tips. And I'm gonna do a video too, just about tips to improve your game. You know, teaching you how to improve your game on different things, how to chalk your stick, how to fix your tip, things like that. Be careful with the table. Make sure you know your table when you play, and don't just go and play. If you're playing something important like a league and it's the finals or whatever. Now, if it's the beginning and you don't care too much about it, that's fine. But if you're playing like finals, and make sure you get there early and watch the table. You know, make sure that the rails are okay. Make sure you check your rails, they're bouncing, because sometimes the rail might have a little dead spot or whatever, and it's not gonna bang good. And if you don't know about it, and that's your winning ball, and you have to bank that ball, guess what happened? You're gonna lose that whatever your tournament or whatever you're playing in the league, or maybe it's for going to Las Vegas, and you're gonna lose it because why? Because you didn't do a special at the table. Try to just check the rails like that on the table that you're gonna be playing. Make sure the bells are bouncing right. If you see a dead rail, be careful about that. Things like that. I'm gonna do a video on that. But meanwhile, I want you to practice this drill that I'm teaching you right here. I'm probably gonna do another drill later on. It's gonna be different. It's either gonna be for see how many tables how many balls I can run. Set up a bunch of balls over here, maybe 30, 40 balls to start with. Maybe later I add some more. I don't know how many I can fit on this table. It's a 9-foot, so I probably can fit a lot of balls on this table. And if I don't do it today, I might do it another day, but I will do another drill. I want to do a drill to y'all that has been very useful to me, and I want to share it with y'all. I don't think nobody has this drill that I'm going to show you, but it's something different. It's something like a secret that I want to share to you so you can improve your game. And I want you to hit like and subscribe if you like the content, and if you don't like it, you can still share it. And practice. If you want to, for the young kids that are out there, the game is getting bigger. The game is getting bigger. If you go back in history, this game right here. If you go back in history, this game was pretty famous back in the 1800s, I think is what it was. This game was more famous than golf, billiards, pool. And they used to pay the players better than they used to pay the golf players. That's the players. Then they needed to play for money or nothing because they make enough money. They were making enough money than the golf players back in the 1800s. Until the depression hit and all that stuff. And another thing, this game in the 1800s was only played basically only with the wealthy people, the royalty, kings, lawyers, doctors. Are the only ones that play this game in the 1800s and back in the years behind and all that, because this game was so expensive to play that it wasn't affordable for the normal Gentile people, the normal people. So most of you see, I have a picture in somewhere over there in my RV. I might get it later and show you all the picture. You can see the picture where people are in a pool table. Most of the people that you see are people with suits and well dressed. That back in that time, only doctors and the royalty used to dress like that, not any normal human being. So the game now, for the young people out there that are interested in this, I want to tell you, the game is changing. It's getting very interesting. They paying more. Tournaments are paying way more. You're making 50 to 100. It's still nothing compared to golf and all that, but it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm pretty sure that probably between now and 10 or 15 years from now, this game is going to be very popular. They're going to pay a lot of money. So for those young boys that want to like the game a lot, practice every day if you like the game. If you have time, instead of being in your, if you like play games, it's okay, but share your time. If you like the game of pool, share your time with the game of pool, okay? Come and play your, if you're young, and come and play your 2 hours for pool, 1 hour if you got enough time, then go back to whatever you gotta do. But for the young kids out there, this is gonna be, if you like the game, if you're interested about it, because if you don't like it, I mean, you're not gonna go very far in this game if you don't like it. You have to like the game. I know there's some people that don't like things and they still do it because of they see the money in it. Pool is getting where there's a pretty good money involved, but for the young kids out there, practice. And anybody that likes pool too, not only for the young kids, for anybody that likes the pool too, it don't matter the age, as long as you like it. Look at Efren Reyes. He's almost, I think it's like 69 or 70 years old. I don't remember how old he is. But he's still going to tournaments and he's not the same like he used to be, but he's still a challenge, you know. So he's almost 70 years old, so you know my respect for that guy. So you can as you can see, is if you like something, you can be good at it. So I encourage y'all, everybody, young kids and whatever, instead of doing other things that it's not gonna be successful in your life, come and play some pool if you like it. Practice, practice, and practice, and that's the main key. Y'all have a good day, and I might do another video. Take care of your family. Good to see y'all again. If you like the channel, the content, subscribe, support the channel, hit like, and share. Y'all have a good day. Take care.